Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Voxel Twig, and today we're back in another episode of All the Mod 7 to the Sky. Last time we played, we got our auto sieve and our auto hammer done. They're the flux sieve and flux hammer. We made ourselves a magmatic dynamo, and we got started on getting started part 2, basic power. So now that we have basic power unlocked, we can start doing things like automation. So we can kind of just set stuff up, just basic things, so we can go off and explore and do other things. And in between episodes, I also did a couple of the basic farming quests just because we had the crops. I just haven't collected them since we unlocked this one. And that's really all I've gotten done so far. I did do some trial and error, and I finally was able to figure out, after looking around on the internet, how to power our stuff. So we come back here. We now have our little mini automation area. We made a second coal generator. So now we have 3 hammers, 3 sieves, and 3 chests. So as you can see, they're plugging right along. They're not the fastest. And we have 3 tier 2 cobble gens, one under each hammer. So that's always filled with cobblestone. And it's really just this right here, this ticks, is a real bottleneck because it's not really putting hammering down the gravel that super fast. It's just a passive thing. But these right here, these energy cable starters, this is what we need right here to transfer power. And I did double check, and this does work with the magmatic dynamo as well. So just to show everybody how that works, I do have the recipes pinned up here that we're going to go through today. We've got, I know, what's this over here? I'll check that out a little bit towards the end here. But for now, the first thing we're making is dielectric paste. And that is 2 coal or charcoal with a clay ball and a blaze powder. So we'll take this bad boy right here. Okay. Paste complete. Now we need to make dielectric rods horizontal. And I didn't grab my iron bars out of this chest. So let's go grab these. And now to make this, we just go boom and boom. Now we got 8 of those. Now to make the actual cables themselves here, we need, where is it? Starter cables. And that is basic capacitor tiny, which is a basic capacitor, which is this right here. 2 pastes, 4 irons, and a block of redstone. So, boom. And, oh, we lost it. Ooh, basic. Starter, cable. Energy cable starter. Okay, so we do this. Make that. And we can get 2 of these little guys, because that's all we need. And we can make 12 basic cable starters. Now that we have 12 of these, we can actually get the basics, because these are 500 FE per tick, and these can go up to 2,000. We don't have enough of the horizontal rods, but that's no problem, because we can make more. Boom. And then we'll add this, and we got basic cables. So, I mean, you can see the difference is huge. It's 3 times as much capacity. And you know, right now we just have the starter ones on because we're not really using a ton. But the basic cable is probably, the minute you go beyond this, is probably what you're going to want to do. It's, like I said, we don't have a ton that we need to really move right now as far as energy is concerned. So it's not the biggest deal that we don't have 2,000. But, you know, it's okay. Everything's okay. But now what we're going to do is we're going to get back into our quests. So, right, first things first, we are going to make a flux compactor. We're not going to put it down yet. I know what it's going to do. But I only don't want to put it down yet because I don't want to remake this currently, because the compactor exports to the bottom. So, really, we'd have the compactor here and then a chest below it. But what the compactor is going to do is it'll essentially take, like, our gold pieces, and it'll compact it down to raw gold. Now, I don't want to do it simply because not everything in here can be compacted, I don't believe. Like, I don't think fluorite or apatite can be compacted down, which is fine. I mean, I'll just keep it like this for now, and then we can, you know, get to that later. But for first things first, we do want to at least make it to get the quest done. So first, let's go have a quick sleepy-doo. Go to bed. Morning. So what are we going to need for the compactor? Let's see. We need a hopper, 4 blocks of iron, 3 pistons, and redstone and nether quartz. Okay. So we got, that's another quartz right there? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab 4 of that. Grab some stone. Grab some of this. Whoops. Nope, keep that there. And we'll grab some of that. We need some wood, of course. Doink. Okay. Compactor. Hopper. It all starts with the hopper. Remember that. And we'll go boop, 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 boop. Hopper. And then we'll get this guy. Redstone torches. Perfect. And we gotta go smelt our stone real quick. Luckily, we have our beautiful iron and gold set up over here. So let's just take this and put it in there. Smelt that away, and then once that's ready, we'll go back upstairs and get to work. And in the meantime, we can see that these golden furnaces and the iron furnaces have a config, so we can set inputs and outputs on them, which is the big difference between them and a regular furnace, and that is actually what we get into as we get into automated ore smelting with thermal expansion. And we can see ahead of time here. Sticking with thermal expansion. But for now, we're just focused on getting this done. So it's only 3 for that. And there's regular old cobblestone and planks for that. So let's grab this. Just grab a whole stack out of here. Boop. All right. Boom. And we'll make this. And then we'll make 2, 3, 4. 4. And didn't have enough wood. Well, we only needed 3. That's fine. Let's go grab more wood. Okay. Boing, boing, boing. Perfect. And compactor. And go. Boom. Now, flux compactor is down. We'll just throw it down just so we can see what it looks like. We're not going to, like I said, we're not going to put it in just yet, but there it is. It compacts. Woohoo! But you see what I mean? It only holds 9 slots, right? So without any kind of filter system, you have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things right off the bat that this is producing that probably won't compact down, which means that this, out of these 9, 6 will immediately get taken up, which only leaves 3. And like, if it has, you know, iron, silver, and nickel, but it doesn't have enough, it won't compact until it gets that 4th one. So it can get gummed up pretty fast, which is why we're just kind of ignore it for right now. Now the next thing is the gold upgrade, which is glass, green dye, and terracotta. Now, terracotta is cyan dye, and terracotta. Terracotta we can get from just smelting, I believe it is, yeah, just basic old clay. So we're gonna need what? 2. Well, we need 8 total, because that's the smallest amount we can do. So we'll get 8 terracotta cooked up, and then we can make our gold upgrade, which is going to help us speed things along. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything we'll need for that, and I'll catch you guys in a second. Alrighty, we got everything we need here. We had to plant some cactuses and wait for those to grow, but we should have everything we need to make a few gold upgrades now. Cyan terracotta is going to be cyan dye, which we got in spades here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get all this done, and we'll get our terracotta. Boom. Perfect. And then we'll put this in. Now, boom, boom. Put that in, and it looks like we miscalculated just a hair because we only have 2 upgrades. Are these any of these cactuses grown yet? No, of course not. But it's fine because we finished gold upgrade. Checkaroos, and now we can make the diamond upgrade. The diamond upgrade produces more items per tick, but uses more RF per tick. So that's the key here. Our 2 coal generators are enough for a gold upgrade on, everything. And now, items produced, 2. RF per tick, 16. So now, we should be getting 2 items per tick. See if it... Yep, there it is, 2. So now, these are producing 2 gravel every tick, so twice as much, which is fantastic. So we'll cross that off the list. And next up on our list of adventures is a pulverizer from Thermal Expansion. The pulverizer is a basic thermal expansion machine used to process 1 raw ore into 1 dust with a 25% chance to create another dust. This usually means about 25% more ingots. Make sure to connect power to it. These can be upgraded. So this is the thermal expansion ore generation in Basic Factory. We're not going to use a ton of thermal expansion stuff. Once we get more items, I mean, we're gonna work through the whole quest book, and we're still gonna make like a factory with the stuff just to see how it all works, because the solar panels are pretty cool. But I'm thinking more than likely mechanism is going to be the way we go to really get our ore factory going, because if I remember correctly, that is a great way to do like ore duplication and things like that. So, but for now, we're going to get everything we need for the pulverizer and go from there. So I'll see you guys in a second once we get all that ready. All right, we got everything we need and a visitor. Nice little zombified piglin. What's up? He came through the portal. He's just hanging. But we got everything we need here for the pulverizer. We got our piston. First things first, copper gears. So, I think we have another iron over here in this chest. Miscalculated just a smidgen. There we go. And get some nugs. So, copper. Copper gear. Yep, we need 2 of those. Beautiful. Machine frame, 10 gear. Skadoop. And that should be what we need for that. Checkarooskies. And then we have everything. Boom. A pulverizer. So now, check this off. Look, we get some iron, some gold, some XP. Beautiful. And now, this step right here is to set up automated ore smelting. Place your pulverizer directly to the left of your iron furnace. You'll place a chest on both and then use the cog wheel and the pulverizer to configure input and output. So let's just pick this bad boy up real quick. And we'll pick this guy up and this guy up. Just so it's nice and clean. Right? Put these down over here. This guy's very interested in what we're doing. He's like, ooh, what's going on? You want some gold? Here, you want this? No? Alright. Pulverizer. And let's do what it says. Get ourselves 2 chests. Just, you know, if it tells us to do it, we should do it. 16. So now, should be able to go 1 and 2. And put some charcoal in here. So now, top. is output. No, input. Input from the top. Output. And then the cogwheel here don't know which button I'm looking for. Is that input or output? I don't know. Let's see. Let's put the raw in here. Top, output. Input, output. Auto input on. Auto output on. On. So that should smelt that. All right, did we do it wrong? We did it wrong. Give me this, quick. We did it wrong. We're fools. So this is supposed to be input. And this is supposed to be output. And then, color was that? Orange. Orange. Blue. So now, if we configure this correctly, because this says the iron furnace should do the same, except input on the left, output on the top. Now, the pulverizer looks like it needs a little RF boost real quick. So let's just pick this up just to see how it works. Ugh, did I really just break that? I did. Yeah, level iron. All right, I'm going to make another one real quick. Be right back. Okay, now try this again. Power. Now, if this has power, that's got some raw gold in there. Input. So now that's pulverizing. And now it's smelting. And it should put the raw gold into the chest. And there you have it. So, with this small little setup combined with this setup we have over here, we are generating cobblestone. We are hammering cobblestone into gravel, which is sifting into resources. Once we have the resources, then if we use the compactor to compact these pieces into their raw counterparts, we could feed those raw counterparts into this chest, which would get pulverized into dust with a 25% chance for an extra one, which then would get automatically smelted here. So that's not too bad, honestly. So let's go ahead and throw some power in here. Just make sure everything keeps running, because that is our pulverizer right there. Check that off, because we did that. And we got some good old-fashioned iron ore right here. And earlier, we made that gold furnace, which was so nice of it to let us keep that achievement. Wireless power, huh? Wireless heat transmitter, wireless heat receiver. Ooh, okay. And then what's this? Smokes food, go faster, converts a blast furnace, better fuel efficiency. Okay. Automated ore smelting with mechanism. So now we have the factory is coming. So this is where we're going to start getting into mechanism. But before we wrap it up for today, the only other thing I wanted to take a look at is the Philosopher's Stone. So we need blaze powder, gunpowder, and gold. So let's go grab some of that, because Project E is fantastic and so much fun. How much we got up there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gunpowder. And we should just be able to go pew. All right. Now, we don't have any real crazy stuff to power it with, but we did the bounty board quest. Here you'll find all the rewards you can get by slaying enemies. This page is a work in progress. The Philosopher's Stone projectile keybind can turn mobs into other mobs, either with a Klein star or a little redstone. And we got a phantom charge. So now we can get to hunting, but most importantly, let's check this out. Press C to open a crafting grid. Don't know how to use this. Ooh, okay. So what is this? What would I do with this? Right. Sand to grass. Okay. What does it turn cobblestone into? Smooth stone. That's pretty nice. Now, what can we turn gravel into, I wonder? Sandstone. Okay. What about dirt? Sand. What about dust? Nothing. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Now, the big thing with this Philosopher's Stone right here is, if we right-click on it, is what we can convert things into with crafting. There's 3,000 recipes, okay? So like emeralds to diamonds, coal to charcoal, coal to alchemical coal, fuel, alchemical coal, interdiction torches, iron to gold, iron to ender pearls, diamonds to emeralds. Like the recipes are, you know, I mean, nearly endless. I mean, looking at how much there is here. It's, you know, world transmutation. We can see all the things that we can transmute into. Like water can go to ice, ice to water, lava to obsidian. You know, it's just, it's a ton of stuff. And this is just like the beginning of Project E. It has lots and lots of different things. So like if we look at Project E, the big thing that you want to get is a transmutation table, because that's where you can throw things in to get, I can't remember what the actual name of the value they give it is, but it's like an item's energy. And if you put 20 different items in there, it knows all those items. So once you have enough energy, you can convert anything into anything using the table. But they have all these other cool items. Like here's the Klein stars that it was talking about, which requires diamond and Mobius fuels. They have energy collectors, energy condensers, these big bags, which is super duper cool. That these hold a ton of stuff. But this is just a cool thing that I thought we could just check out real quick at the end of the episode. I don't know how the projectile works. I'm going to have to look into that. But at least for now, we got one. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. But that is where we are going to wrap it up for today's episode, you guys. We got quite a few quests done in this getting started. We got our gold upgrade. We got our we got our pulverizer done, and you know, we are just cruising along in this pack. I think either next time or in the next couple episodes, I do want to make some armor, maybe a weapon or two, and head into the Twilight Forest to see what's out there. But what we will need first is a jetpack, which is bronze and things like that. But luckily, when I was trying to get our copper and our tin for our items, I accidentally made some Constantine, but I also accidentally made some bronze. So we got enough bronze for that. So I think next time we might make that jetpack and head into Twilight Forest. Now, if you guys like this episode, please don't forget to hit that like button down below and leave me a comment. And if there's more you want to see or things you want to see more of a focus on that we might have just kind of breezed past, let me know down below. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified when we upload new content. And for me and my friend here, Zombie Pillion, I am Voxel Twig, and I will catch you all next time.